here's the thing, guys. Okay, hey, I spoke to like 200 people more in my social skills development journey. Okay, I just got to university and I was like, I'm changing. I'm not gonna be the dude I am. I was sorry, not that guy anymore. But took 2 months, 2.5. Here I am, 200 people I've met, and honestly, there's been some turmoil in that stuff. I've gone through some things. I don't want you to go through them. I don't want you to go through the mistakes I went through that made me feel inadequate in my own skin. That hid me from the people I actually want to be around. Okay, which is, listen to this. This is a shocking statistic. But it's quite hopeful. The only person I've met who I actually want to spend time with, who is at my development level, who is going in the same direction as me, who has a plan for their life, who structured their life just like me, right? The only person, there's only one person, and it's 1 in 200. Okay, like I said, I met over 200 people. 1 in 200 people. Those are the people who you don't want to give up with. You don't want to give up on. You don't want to let go of. I could let go of anyone else, but this dude, I'm keeping him. I'm not gonna let go. I'm gonna raise my standard to be where he is. Say okay to be with him, no matter what. For the first time in my life, I felt competitive with the people with this guy. I've never felt competitive with a friend before. So, how do we get that? And what to avoid? Here's the deal. Meeting people is a lifelong journey. Okay, you can't be like, okay, once I get this dude, I'm not gonna meet anyone anymore. The dude is cool, right? This guy is so cool, right? You're never gonna let go of him, but you're still gonna meet people. That's like a lifelong journey. Look at me, right? You've never watched my old videos, but if you have, I unlisted a lot of them. If you've watched them, you'll see how ooh, hey guys, awkward I am. How I can't really speak to the camera or at all. And now I can speak. One of the reasons is, okay, I've been making videos for a year and a half now, but that didn't do much until I actually spoke to others. Until I realized, oh damn, this is who I am. Until I got rejected, until I got not even accepted, and until I was able to courageously speak my thoughts to other people. Now I can speak. Now I'm a lot more charismatic. Okay? I won't lie. Having this 1 in 200 people person here, that 0.5% guy, it makes it a lot easier to do like fun stuff, like speak weirdly to other people. Like I speak to the most popular guys in the class. Or like I say, hey, what's up, man? How are you doing, man? Like I speak with that voice today, and it was just funny. Okay, um, yeah, and so it just makes it a lot easier because I got this dude. I don't need to pretend to be anyone else. But then the thing is, why was I pretending? Listen, that's the main mistake I made. I was pretending. I was trying to be someone else for other people. You know? I recently heard this quote. Oh, well, I don't even know if it's a quote. I don't know where I even heard it from, but I just remember this. I think it was in conversation. No, actually, it was in the book Psycho-Cybernetics that I'm reading currently. It says, you will never reach someone else's standards, and they'll never reach yours. They will never reach your standards, and you'll never reach their standards. So don't try. Just be you. I realized going out there and speaking to all these people, I was trying to, reach up to their standards. I was trying to be liked by everyone. And hey, you can't do that. And I was also at the same time looking for people who reached my standards. And you also can't do that. This 1 in 200 people person, he might reach my standards, but I didn't even see that. When I met him, I was in this like haze of just meet everyone, Adrian. You'll find someone eventually. Like I was in that narrative of I'll meet someone, and I didn't even see the person I met. Beyond face value. I became insecure, and this manifested in 2 ways. I was arrogant and I was modest, and oftentimes in the same day. I would flip flop between, no, I'm not cool, guys. Stop saying I'm cool, guys. Oh, no. And guys, I'm so good looking, guys. Look at me. Wow. Wow. I dress so well, guys. Wow. And I literally in the same day, I do that. One day after the other, even. Because I was unstable, because I was trying to reach other people's standards rather than just upholding my own. And the thing is, when you do that, you don't reach anyone's standards, not even your own. You're just like below. You just feel inadequate. And I felt so inadequate. I felt like I didn't belong anywhere. That I got desperate. I was like, bro, can I just draw a picture of you? Because no one wants to accept what I have to offer. And I drew a picture of a guy. He was like, yeah, bro, go ahead. He's very nice to you. But whatever. Until one day, this guy I spoke to, right? I've met 200 people, so I met this guy as well, like sometime in the beginning. And he saw me journaling about, I don't want to meet people. I felt like I was going down into a valley again. I was on a high, meeting so many people. It takes courage, it takes excitement, you're nervous, you want to do it. It's like a high, it's a rush. That faded, and now I just didn't want to do it anymore. And I felt like I was going up and down. And you know how that goes. You go up, you go down, you go up and down, up and down. You stay in your comfort zone. And that's when this dude said, hey, Adrian, I can see this, that you're trying to do this. Just stop trying to fit in. Like, stop trying to be a certain person for everyone. Just be yourself, and the people who dive with you will stick around. And that permission to just be myself was the greatest gift you can give anyone. And at the same time, it improves your life a lot more than trying to fit in with everyone. So that's the main mistake that you have to avoid. It's a generic piece of advice, which is be yourself. Or another generic piece of advice, which is be authentic. Both of them can be misconstrued because we don't even know what that is. We don't even know who we are. Okay? But as you meet people, you realize, oh, this is who I am. But you'll stick with the old narrative until you either give yourself permission or someone else gives you permission to change. I didn't feel accepted anywhere. I felt inadequate everywhere. Like no one really wanted to be around me. Until I was like, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, that's the main mistake. And if you can speak to people while being yourself, while not pretending to be someone else, not pretending to, not going for other people's standards, just going for your own, you'll be fine. And you'll meet the guy. Sorry. Excuse my French, I'm a little sick at the moment. Anyway, you'll find the dude eventually. Like, that's what it's about. But the point is, if you aren't being yourself, you're not being authentic, you won't even see him. You will be playing by this narrative of, I just got to meet more people, buddy. And you won't even see the people who you want to be around. You won't even see the people you were looking for. Mind-blowing. And you'll just be stuck around these people you don't actually care about. Other insecure people. Okay. So that's the main mistake. Don't fall into that trap. Okay? In the beginning, it takes courage. You have to be courageous with your thoughts as you go along. Just give that vibe of courage. Be awkward and just keep talking about whatever pops into your mind. But there comes a stage that doesn't work anymore, and you have to notice that. And that's when everything is going great and you feel like you don't need to change anything. The first signs of this is arrogance. Then it'll be modesty, and then it just goes, it just falls apart. You have to realize, okay, I don't need to meet more people. I just need to be myself, and you'll be fine. I give you permission to be yourself. Next is, but let's say it like this. You're going to be meeting quite a few funny guys. You're going to be meeting quite a few people who are fun to be around, but don't necessarily like you, or don't necessarily want to be around you. You're going to meet a lot of people who meet many of those criteria that you set for, like, oh, I want to meet a guy that's like me, same in development level, doing what I like, interested in what I'm interested in. You're gonna meet people like that as well, but they're not gonna tick all the boxes, and that's fine. And on the female side, like this is you might meet people who actually you enjoy being around, and you didn't know you enjoy this about people. Okay, oftentimes that's with females. If you're in a boys' school, because I was in a boys' school, I didn't speak to any girls for a long time, and this is very new to me. Okay, but yeah, I've realized, oh, these guys are different. I don't really understand them. And they have different things going on with them. Um, yeah. One of them is just very open and talks a lot. That's nice. I like that. And she speaks to me because I speak a lot and I go up to people, and I am a socializer. So that's why. She's also a socializer. So those are the people you'll find. What about now connecting deeper with them? Once you've met someone, you've got to connect deeper, right? That's the second level. Make plans. If something's going on, make a plan. Let's say you have something at home that you made. My dad made mead, for example, which is like an alcoholic drink, and it's illegal to do that on campus to have alcohol. But guess what? I did it anyway. Put me in jail. And I just invited this girl to have a drink with me. That was cool, like on campus. That's what you do. That's how you connect with people. You just invite them around, and you're good. Yeah. All right. The next thing I want to say, this is something you should do at the beginning, and just throughout. Because if you don't do this, you might just fall off the rails. You might not even want to continue. It's to have an image in your mind of who you want to become, or of your desired result, okay? Which should be who you want to become, and not just a friend. Because if you have like a goal, that isn't about your identity, and it's about like something external, once you get it, you're going to stop doing what you're doing. All right, I wanted to be the social, charismatic guy who brings value to everyone, who, whenever he's around them, makes them laugh. Great. And whenever I'd speak to someone, I'd have this dude in mind, the me doing that. And so when I spoke to them, I would inch closer to that dude. I would be learning things for that dude, to become like that dude. It's literally like solving a problem. You need to define the problem before you can solve it, right? It's the same type of idea. The problem is this dude, I need to become like him. And then as you go about solving it, by speaking to people, by doing things, you find the solution just appears to you bit by bit, and you can add that on to yourself, to your identity, and you become more like it. Like, look at me. I wasn't like this a while ago. You see my old videos? My old videos? I was like, hey guys. I was depressed. I didn't understand the world. I couldn't speak properly to the camera. It wasn't a lot of flow. I was like, yeah. And life. So, yeah. That was me in my old videos. Now I can just speak. And the point is, I'm getting back to my whole video. The point is, become that guy. I have that dude in your mind, that identity, that desired result, and you will just move towards it, buddy. I am that social guy that makes everyone laugh, who provides value. I literally, and like, there you go. Now linking something I want to say here back to just being yourself. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone. Like that's something I had to be told. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone. Just be yourself. Just be who you are. If things aren't going well in a conversation, just end it, bro. You don't need to carry on. There's this one dude. He's cool. I like him, kind of. He was in my old school. We kind of friends in the sense that we mutually have respect and some sort of connection with each other. But we can't really talk to each other. We're too different, I guess, in the way we speak. So we just like, huh? Or maybe we're too similar, and we just like, huh? Okay, silence, and realize I don't have to prove anything to that dude. I can just be silent, be like, yeah, nice talking to you, buddy, and walk away. I've done that. I still drew a picture of him today because I felt like it. I was like, yeah, let's draw a picture of him. I don't have to prove anything. It just felt like it. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone. Okay. With that being said, hey, you're responsible for your circumstance, your social circumstance especially. And if you are in a place right now where you don't have the people around you want to be around, or you don't have anyone around you want to be around, or maybe you just, even when you're around them, you can't speak to them. So here's what you gotta do. Fix it, bro. Not even fix it. Just let go of all that. Let go of all that and speak to more people so you can have this sort of deliberate practice. Okay. And your responsibility will be met. And you'll become the type of guy who can speak. Right? Deliberate practice means you do it, you reflect, you see what worked, what didn't work, and you do it again. And you just keep doing that for the rest of your life. And bro, you've improved so much. You're a different person. Bro, I'm literally a different person. Oh my gosh, I'm looking back now. I used to wear bad clothes. I used to like unfashionable, not good. I used to not be able to speak. I used to be unkept. Now I keep my beard nice and groomed. I put face cream on my face. I know you can't tell, but I do. I try really hard to keep this. Anyway, I actually dress well. I have like a uniform now. I just have like 2 different sets of clothes I wear every day, and no one can tell that I wear 2 every day. I literally asked them. They were like, I couldn't tell, Adrian. So that's nice to know. They look very good. And I can speak to people. I couldn't do that before. Some people I met in the beginning who I jived with, who I connected to, I just not connected to them anymore. I've literally grown past them, which is quite a shocking revelation. But the point is, I'm not the same as I used to be, and you don't have to be either. Responsibility, brother. You're responsible for your circumstances. Take it. Take the responsibility. Doesn't matter where the fault comes from, doesn't matter who you blame, you still gotta deal with it, so just deal with it. And that's what I gotta say, brother. Goodbye.